Okay, we've got the 2 chicken pens set up. There are 2 rolls of chicken wire, tie wire. The instructions doesn't say what the tie wire is for, so I'm assuming it's to run across here to keep the chicken wire more rigid in the open spaces. If I decide not to do that with it, what I'll do with it is I'll use it to add more strength across the structure, like you would tie in an old fence. Take the wire across from there to there, there to there, vice versa, and then same on this side, because that side will be mounted to the building and it'll be touching the chicken coop. I'll probably put a strap or 2 to hold it to the chicken coop in place, so this whole side of the structure will be strong. But I can strengthen up the back of it and the open side of it with this if I don't use it to go across the coop for the wiring. And this chicken coop online said it was 6'1" or 6'2". I'm gonna say it's at least 6'5", because there's quite a bit of room up there and I'm 5'10". Before I add the chicken wire, we are going to put the egg boxes in, and they're going to be, for the egg boxes, I want to build a box out here with some legs that go to the ground, because that entrance is small, which is fine. I mean, the kids could go in and collect eggs, but if we put the chicken boxes over here, or the egg boxes, there will be a spot for them to lay their eggs, and there will be no roosts above them, so we're not covering the eggs and shit. For the egg boxes, I'm going to come in and cut out the boards 1, 2, 3, 4 high all the way across. Then I'll build a solid roof and sides, and then the back doors will open this direction, most likely. We'll see what we do, because I don't want the doors to fall on the kids or what have you. Then inside the egg boxes, you'll be able to pull out a small Rubbermaid tote with the front cut out of it. That way you can easily keep the egg laying area clean. When it gets messy, you can take it out and dump it. And I don't know, we should be able to fit, depending on what size we go with, 4 to 6. I've done some research online, talking to other chicken people, and you don't need near as many egg boxes as you have chickens, because they share them. Everything that will be dumped out of the egg boxes will go right here. I'm going to build a crate out of pallets for building composting layers, so next year they can all be spread out in the garden and tilled in for fertilizer.
Maya.
For the inside of the coop, we're going to have roosts that either go all the way across, or a couple smaller roosts on both sides. This one will go all the way across. The one in front of the egg box, we'll figure out what we're going to do there. But underneath the roosts, I'm going to get either some heavy duty tarp or some form of like military canvas and cut it to size. So underneath the roosts, where the chickens poop, we can just drag those out, dump them into the compost bin. Just doing my best to try to plan ahead and keep the upkeep easier. There'll still be just as much upkeep, but keeping it easier will be good for us and the kids, because they're going to be learning more responsibility taking care of animals. And as we do this, I will keep track of what we build, how we built it, where we bought things. I've got stuff already here at the house for feeders and waterers. The waterers will work for warmer temperatures. The wintertime we'll figure something else out, because we don't have power back here, and that's a ways out to get power ran clear back here, because the house and garage is clear over there. This is here, so stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'm ready to get some chickens and get the garden started. Have a good night. All right. After a quick trip to town and spending more money than we ever fucking need to, because that's how it goes. But this time, we didn't buy a single thing we didn't need, so that's good. We can start building the egg box today. Obviously gonna get that on video. I've got 8 8-foot 2x4s. Those 2x4s were $1 a piece because they were kind of scrapped, so I picked them up too. 1/2-inch green treated plywood. The plywood will be for the top and the sides of the egg box. Now, I don't have any written plans or pictures to share with you guys on what I'm doing, but I'm cutting the side of this out, extending it out a bit to have room for 4 to 8 trays for the chickens to lay eggs in. All measurements and cuts will be decided as I go. I'm gonna start time-lapse camera. If you guys have any questions on anything I do, feel free to ask. I always respond on social media. But have a good afternoon. I'm gonna get cracking on this. All right, we got most of the egg box built. Now we're gonna let the kids paint it. It's been a long, busy day, but it's nice to be out and get shit done and feel productive. It's a good thing. All right, are you guys ready to paint?
Yes!
All right, now remember, don't make a mess on purpose, but you got gloves and coats on so you don't get too crazy. Looks cool. Alrighty, the kids did a good job painting the new section. Tomorrow, since it's supposed to be nice again tomorrow, we're gonna come out, scrape off, brush off everything we can. I'm gonna cut this board off, that way we don't have water sitting there. It's really not important. I want to replace these structural boards with what I have left over on 2x4s, but when those are off, I'll be able to come right along, cut that off, and I might put a new 2x4 cap to kind of just cover it all up. I'm not going to paint this side. It's in the best shape. But yeah, thanks for watching us on our chicken journey. If you enjoyed our content, like, subscribe, comment, share, whatever you want to do. Or just watch. I don't care. Have a great day. Thanks for coming.